from Pre-Motion Quilt along with Ren. We're talking about muscle memory today and ways to practice doing it, and also ways to use a 1-inch grid or other grids to do a design. It's really quite simple. I put mine into a plastic sheet like you use in a folder, and it makes it completely reusable as long as you use a whiteboard marker and eraser. So things like clamshells, doing variations are easy to practice, and that just gives you like a flame effect in it. You can do clamshells where you're coming back, going into the centre. You could do seagrass variations, but you can practice any of those on this, and it's erasable as you just saw, which makes it quite economical on paper. Things like arabesques, where it's just basically a simple curve out to the first line and then come in. It's really quite easy to practice this way, just coming up, hitting every second line, and as you do this next repeat, you'll see the pattern taking shape. Once you've got a design that you like on this, you can always photocopy it, and then you've got another copy that is quite easy to use, such as this one with the arabesque. By having it pre-printed, it's straight onto your fabric if you need to transfer it on, or you can just use it to practice and become more faster. Sorry, that's very bad grammar. To become faster and more proficient. So it's just a very quick, simple way of doing it. You can also use it to do shapes like a hexagon, where you're going across, down. Again, it's about working out the fastest way to do it when it comes to quilting. Sorry, how to work out where I was. And it's also saving a lot of trees by just doing it this way. And you can just start again. You get the idea anyway. Again, if you've got one that you've done that you're happy with, you can just print it off and then just practice on that, which is the best way to do it. And where your backtrack is going to be. By having it all worked out on paper, again, it's working with your muscle memory. It's making it simple, more automatic, so that when you are actually using it on your fabric, all that thinking and working it out is already done, and your body just knows what it's doing, and it becomes more automatic. I've also got ones that I've printed off that I've done with clamshells and a type of basket weave, and it's just a really simple way of working things out, having it there that if you need it to put it onto a design, you've already done the hard work. You can just trace it if you want to, or just practice it again before you start doing it on paper. Using graph paper can also be good for working out design. This is actually from our 1800s embroidery pattern, but you can see how they've used the grid lines to keep it even, and where your repeats are, and that way you can do your repetitive pattern for borders, work out how you're going to do the corners, all those types of things, by simply, your flower there is where your repeats are going to be usually, Um, there might be every second flower, and you can see there and there is where is there a repeat. You've got a carnation and a carnation, so you look for where those patterns are, and obviously, you know, you've got a carnation, you've got this flower, and then you've got this one which will be up here, and you just do it that way. Um, you, Websites where you can do make your own graph paper, whatever size you want. This particular one has both circles going around at a 1/4 inch as well as a 1/4 inch square grid background. So then you can just have a play, work out, you know, a simple design, something like this. This one I actually did with pencil onto paper. But again, if you've got it on graph paper, you can just, sorry, a plastic sheet, you can just play with it. And practice how you're going to actually quilt it. And it's all just getting it into your muscles, how it's going to work, how you're going to do the different design outlines, how you're going to move around. You know, you can come back to here and do that, or you might decide that, you know, you'll just keep going around, do all those shapes first. And when you're doing your echo, you could go do your echo to there, but then do these background circular shapes. And if you're going to do fine lines, you know, do them there, then come back, exit out, and then on to the next section. So using this type of thing, you're not just saving paper, but you're getting to play with design, working out your own style, and you can also work out how to get yourself in and out of trouble just by using your basic grid. You can practice by, you know, drawing odd shapes onto a thing, you know, put a circle in, but we're going to do a stipple, so we'll be going around. We've got this awkward shape here, so we're going to backtrack, come out. It all helps just to get it in your head without both having to unpick when it comes to paper or um, you know, wasting a lot of paper because you keep making mistakes. This way you can erase it, you've got it again to practice another day. As I said, anything you like, you know, photocopy it off, and then you've got a master copy to either practice. I hope this has given you a few ideas, and look forward to talking to you again soon.